Well, I guess I'm starting now. I was waiting for my friend. But hello! Thank you for the raid, Sadful. Paimon thinks you are the emergency food. Oh! I'm being Genshined. I'm being fucking Genshined. Hold on, let me scoot up a little bit.
Oh, nice. Got it pulled up. I wanted to ask, okay, because I have like a fan like right next to me because it's hot. Can you hear it? Is it obnoxious at all? What? It's just toasty. Toasty in the house. Oh my gosh. Uh, I have to figure out what type of character this is. Are they a stern type of person?
Somehow I muted myself. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But somehow every Ace Attorney guy is like stern and stupid. How long was I muted, by the way, stream? I hope you heard me thank for the raid and stuff. I hope it's fine. Okay. We got the judge. Give me your best judge. Stern and stupid.
Okay, I'll do stern and stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense, but where I the sudden ingress into my courtroom this case.
Ha! A judicial assistant? And a woman, no less. Misogyny is alive and well. The rules state that females are not permitted in this court of law other than to testify.
Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense.
Ha! You're too late, little girl. This trial has already been concluded.
Blam! 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more because I cannot count.
But, Your Excellency... I might be a little loud. Hold on, let me move my mic just a tad. That's really loud today. Okay, that should be better.
I am most grateful. Did you come in with dick pics or something?
Yeah. That's like this. They need them. Photographs are new, and they need to add the dick pics to the court record, like with these other pics. No, I think she's coming in with poison.
Oh, poison.
Who are you exactly?
I'm sorry. There's no time. Please, simply accept this for now.
What is it?
Album of dick pics.
Album of something written in English?
How on earth do you even say the name? Giselle?
I don't know. Giselle Brett, I think.
It's Giselle Brett's research.
Oh, the English woman's?
After the trial resumed earlier, I had hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory at the medical facility and... borrowed this paper. Oh yes, Oh wait, fuck.
That's the other guy. Oh yes, that's right.
guy?
Mr. Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? You can't see, but you'll see some interesting stuff about Kazuma in a few. So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case?
I'm afraid I don't know, because I'm a woman who can't read yet. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself, because there is sexism further in our society.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. Sorry, Queen. Special characteristics of curare and its effects on human subjects. Interesting. Curare? What's that? I've never... Curare? I hardly know her. Time's up. The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom.
I feel like he's abusing that, like, fan every time he slams it down.
Yeah, but the sound effect is nice. I like it. It's a nice little thingy. There's a lot of good sound effects in this game. Also, he's like supposed to be like Winston Payne. And his name the like starting prosecutor you go against in Ace Attorney is Winston Payne.
Okay.
Like winced in pain. And his name is Ouchie.
Oh!
So
okay.
good.
There was too little time for me to read it in detail. But I have surmised what I could on a note just inside the cover. If you think it would be valuable, please cast your eye over it.
This is wonderful. Thank you. Giselle's report has been added to the court record.
Goodbye, then. And good luck. You have had long enough, counsel. You can not detain our English guest any longer. Who is that?
That's Giselle Brett. She's the English woman.
No wonder they're being racist. Look at her.
No, here's
Got a whole dead bird on her head.
She's got a whole dang bird on her head. Also, she's been like, if you want to talk about this, they've been simping for the English. She's been absolutely fucking abhorrent. She has been like, I didn't want to speak in Japanese. Like, she's so terrible. I hate her.
I asked the prosecution and the defense now one last time. ... Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but... ...
The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. Yes, I know. Your Excellency.
Oh, is that supposed to be Ace?
The Ace Attorney?
Is
Mr.
that
Ace? Are you Ace? Mr. Ace Attorney? Please.
His grandfather.
Yeah. I mean, this is him. He's like, he's very powerful. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. ...
That look. Unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior.
I mean, he looks like he's fucked. Like, he looks like he's high.
He does.
He does.
Well, Miss Brett.
You want me to voice her?
Yes. Oh no, I had something really annoying in mind.
Do it!
Yes, Your Excellency. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you would grace us with your presence a little longer. Isn't she like being detained? Does she have a fucking choice?
No, she's
It's
a
delightful
witness.
invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time.
Forgive me, Miss Brett. Seems I wasn't clear. I realize it was phrased as a question, however, I'm trying to be polite to your dumbass. I must ask. Yes, as an order.
I've said it many times before.
The Japanese
Japanese language makes no sense.
So is he going back and forth to, like, be gracious to this bitch?
It's a whole thing. This is gonna have this like is rooted in the historical context of the like friendship treaty between the Japanese and the British. So there's a lot of like historical context going on where these two people, the judge and Ouchie, are trying very hard while they're to be very gracious. Judge,
Despite the fact she's being, like, awful.
yeah, despite the fact she fucking sucks. So,
Apologies, dear lady. Oh, counsel. What is this new evidence that demands the court's attention?
It's my university collar pin. If you would just take a look at this, you would know I'm in college.
You're fancy.
She's fancy. Would you like some carbonated water, Judge?
Oh, so fancy.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, yes, please. Ryunosuke, you're no longer on the hook. If you give me, like, some evidence. Let me examine this. Synopsis. A poison made from bark of certain trees in the... Ah, she's a poison researcher. She researched poisons. Ooh, effects. Instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Route of entry. The above. Mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, it's believed that the toxin could have application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Maybe she...
That's the note? That's the brief reading? Girl, you just, like...
Yeah.
Did some
it's just
scientific,
I just got
letters.
poison in my research thing. It's no big deal. Take a look at this, Judge.
Yes.
Miss Giselle Brett. We understand you are studying under Dr. Wilson at Yuma University, doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison? What?
Poison? Where are you going with this, counsel? I don't know, I really can't tell.
A toxin known as curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death.
Objection!
What? What complete and utter nonsense? Curare, you say? I've never even heard of it. You wouldn't have... You wouldn't have done? Okay. What do you mean? Why'd you say it like that? I mean that you wouldn't have heard of curare before for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist. Correct, which means no matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they'd never identify curare. Why? Because there's no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. Oh, what? Well, no, what?
Order! 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 Counsel, does this deadly poison truly exist?
According to this report, authored by the visiting research student from England, curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report states that it's produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. I love how in the background Ryunosuke is just like, look at these papers. I'm looking at these papers so hard. Look at me, look at these papers. He's just going.
Yes, with the evidence. He's reshuffling the same thing, but he's reading them out of order, and that's why he keeps getting surprised.
He's like, oh. And then he like pulls him up and he's like, hey, Judge, do you want me to do your reading? I got these documents and I thought I could shuffle them and we could read your fortune. And he's like, oh, okay. And he pulls it out. Poison? That's your future, dude. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brett? Trumpery! These assertions are utter trumpery! To start with, if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners surely would have noticed.
That's true. What do you say to that, Inspector?
Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean, the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that curare was used.
Okay, like, did you actually gain the evidence, or did this random woman, like, come to you, give you the case-blowing evidence you needed, and you didn't investigate shit? This is literally thanks to someone.
Yeah, she just, the most useful witness, like, she just rolled up and she's like, hey, I just found this in her shit. Goodbye!
Explain yourself, counsel.
The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all their strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible. Obviously, if a man lost all his strength and his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects would go largely unnoticed. I mean, he had. Not did. I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe, it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Ooh! Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. I love Ryunosuke's face. Look at him. Perfect boy.
Did Ryunosuke, like, actually do any detectiving? I mean, like, Kazuma just looks like he looked at this book and, like, just read a, like, doctorate thesis in, like, a second knew.
I mean, Ryunosuke's not supposed to be the lawyer. The thing is, he's defending himself because he didn't want his best friend, no homoerotic subtext whatsoever. Haha. Totally none of that. He didn't want him to miss his chance to study abroad because this is an international incident. So he defended himself.
Huh.
And he's doing an okay job of it. He's a little dumb. I've noticed stuff, and I'm like, Ryunosuke, why are you freaking out? You have this shit right here. That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison.
You're suggesting that this bottle, counsel, actually contains this terrifying poison that I've just been having in my courtroom?
This is all very convenient, isn't it? A hitherto unknown poison for which there is no means of testing. What a happy tale for the defense.
Oh, fuck. That's her.
Yeah.
She hadn't spoken for a while.
Ahem. If I may.
All these facts. You think you're so clever, stink boy, stinker? Yo.
'Tis you! Must be taught.
Of course. Dear lady.
Oh, this is how you Japanese behave, is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well
she's
then.
awful.
Okay,
I told
bitch.
you. What?
Stealing is honest hard work, and not the results if you discovered them.
That's what the British do. Hey, hey, excuse me, ma'am? Do you know the history of the British Empire?
This isn't even their thing. They found it in South America that have been used
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, they didn't even find it.
I'm appalled. What a loathsome act.
Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual.
Where does he get the win for his bandana?
It just follows him around. It's called being gay. Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime. That really is a loathsome act, wouldn't you agree? Also, hi Warden. Yeah, we are doing your amazing voices, but I can't do that. My voice is too silky smooth.
Objection!
Enough of this! I, for one, refuse to accept. The
Well, it
idea
ain't
of
your job.
the idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. I don't like it. It's stinky. I don't like it's not real. Oh, that's a good laugh. What's so funny? Now
Oh.
she's speaking in English.
Excuse me, Your Excellency.
Yes,
Yes, Miss
Miss-
Brett?
Whoa,
fuck!
fuck!
That's much better than I was doing.
Okay, we got him here. We got him.
May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please?
Oh, yes, I don't see, why not?
Is she gonna fucking drink it? She'd be like, I didn't put poison in here, bitch. You had a fucking glass in your purse. That's where the poison was. Oh, she's drinking it. I know.
Top 10 water physics.
Top 10 water physics to cry about.
Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys.
You're a fucking island brat.
Sorry?
Do you want me to do
Oh,
Kazuma?
you can do him, yeah.
I will.
Women such as myself. This whole affair is farcical comedy. Our little police games, this foolish courtroom antics. It's laughable, really.
We
Did
haven't
anyone
even...
notice her little chin?
Yeah,
It's fucking with me.
it's just what a chin normally looks like. She's just got the thing wrapped around.
I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end.
What if she fucking died?
I would love
What
if
if
she
she
did.
Cheers. R.I.P. I hope so.
Fucking drinks and faints.
Wait, what?
Mm.
What are you doing? Why is Renosuke? I already fucking know it's her glass. I know what you got, bitch. I'm not falling for it.
No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this little shabby affair.
Da, 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 da.
It's herself.
Da, 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 da.
That's what ellipses sound like.
Yeah.
Goodness. Whatever's the matter? You all look quite stunned.
Oh, no Karari. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying?
You look quite incredulous, little boy. And of course, that's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in the grand venue. Most kind.
Our XD.
Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency.
Ooh. Sorry, I finished. I mean, yes,
Just
this
got
bread.
turned on. You totally just like
Oh,
You
absolutely
were
into that.
you weren't here for when I talked about each person with their finishing noise.
oh no.
I should like to be excused now. Please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries.
No, you haven't.
Ah, yes, dear lady, we are most gratified with all the assurance you have given. Each of my 18 beards.
Uh,
I hate women. I mean, this doesn't make sense. There had to have been poison in the bottle.
Why
It's
are-
not like he.
It's not like she put a glass in. Hey, it's not like she fucking put a glass in her handbag.
This
like
reminds me of that
this.
one time where there was a
Like
forensic
this.
science. This reminds me where there was a forensic science thing in at like a museum where like you could try and figure out who did it, and I immediately guessed it because of like, oh, left-handed. This was done by a left-handed person, and they're the only one who is left-handed. And then I was right, and I was like, wow.
Wow, it's that easy. Solving crime.
Yeah. So how? Are you telling me she's psychokinetic? How did she swallow a whole glass? The glass and all.
Yeah, the glass and all.
Organically reflex practice, from getting to where I am.
You know, the
And
British are
listen.
used to eating glass. It's part of.
Oh, it's better than old tricky Nando's.
Yeah, but
That's what we used because originally her font was like garbage. 'Cause-
incomprehensible.
And so
Oh.
whenever she said that, I went, oh, unfortunately, it's all up and down, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand it. You should watch the stream. I'm extremely hilarious.
Well, I
It's
suppose if
Like
nothing
5
else,
hours.
is it a Far Eastern charade? Make for an interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London.
There has to have been poison in that bottle. Doesn't there? It's not like she had a glass, but there can have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over dead.
Why
Ryunosuke.
is- sorry,
Oh, is he
I'm-
gonna look at us? Oh, no, he's not.
Oh.
Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues here. That bottle of water contains no poison. You know what does? Your fucking other thingy. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle.
What? Why Ryunosuke? Also, what was in the chat? Why were they talking about Paimon?
Oh, I got raided by Sadful.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead!
Oh, are you telling me
I'm
people
just built
died when they're
different, bitch.
killed? Ryunosuke, have you seen what the English drink? It's just a poison.
Yeah, they drink the bog water.
Sometimes your unadulterated naivety really astounds me. But sometimes, I'm gonna stain, huh?
Huh?
Until it's as dark as your uniform and the ways of the world?
What are you... what does this mean? Oh, is that what this color is supposed to represent?
I'm gonna piss. I'm saying you need to piss your pants.
Well, too late. What are you talking
Oh.
about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I guess the idea is that
This whole trial is poison. But I just... there hasn't been poison in that bottle, doesn't there?
what if it turned?
Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now.
What's
that
that
bottle
noise?
of water. It's probably the Fane. Or me talking. Ryunosuke. That bottle of water
It contains poison.
I guess
You
it
tried
does.
No poison.
Wait.
Is it me? Hold on.
What?
How many times does he get to do this? Just slam on the desk and
Yeah.
change his mind.
The culprit did put curate in the water, in the funky water. The defense refuses to change its position. That's
If
not
it's
what I
gonna
was
be,
saying.
but if it's gonna be, but they put it in the glass. I hate this.
Yeah, but they didn't. It was supposed to be like presenting it. Oh, maybe it's not. Fool, are you blind? There's no possible way that water could control it. You just saw her have a little tasty drink. Miss Bread drinking the water from it?
Or did we?
That's right. Which rather complicates your argument, I think.
And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly?
British are people.
Well, British-owned people, not guilty. I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we
Equals
have in
2.
the courtroom.
2 plus
2
2 equals 4.
4 plus 4.
It's all adding up now.
I don't know what that equals, but I'm sure it's another number.
Ryunosuke.
I'm sure the answer is in the
8.
evidence. We have... Oh, yeah. Are they going to ask me about the glass now?
There is that's the one issue with these kind of games where it's like, you know the right answer, you just don't know when to do it.
Yes. I mean, this is better than other, like, earlier Ace Attorney games where it just made no sense at all.
Remember that one where it's like the killer saw, or the witness saw a person leaving with a bunch of bananas, but it turned out to be a baseball glove as a way to prove that the witness couldn't see anything.
What?
What?
What are you talking? Oh wait, yes, I think I have an idea what you mean as like an unreliable witness, or like you thought this was this. Oh my god. Yeah, read your line.
Very well.
Read. Yeah.
Very well. And if the defense truly asserts this claim that bananas are baseball gloves.
Huh.
Did you finish, Ryunosuke?
No.
I did. I must ask
okay.
you to support the assertion with evidence.
Did you just ask me just to tell me your thing? Because that's not how conversations work, Judge.
I'll be right back.
What explains how the witness was able to consume supposedly water unscathed? I did say poison.
Yeah.
How did this bitch drink Wawa?
Now that's just Warden coming through. That's just your like character. You dropped your character.
Disgusting sparkling water. That should have killed anyone on sight.
How do you see this, sir?
Yes.
No. It seems the defense, or should I say, the wretched accused, the slutty boy,
Huh?
is the only real source of complication. Is this one where you fucked up?
I guess.
You fucked up.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're making this complication more complicated than it needs to be.
I'm sorry.
What did you show?
I showed the bag with the glass in it. Defense, sorry, wretched accused.
The wretched accused.
Oh, that's you.
To assert this claim. Yada, yada, yada.
Ah.
All right. I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. Okay.
Let me just take a look at this photo. Yazara went Warden? What? Hello, Yazaro. We're trying to win.
We're trying to figure out.
You accidentally hit Warden. What's an assertion? So this carbonated water is the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had.
It looks like there's a little left of Wawa now, although it's just plain. He was allergic to carbonated water this entire time.
You know, I've been sweating so much, I'm absolutely parched. I'll just
Did you
have
know
a
this,
sip of this
did you
to
know
keep
there's
me
a
going.
or entered this chat?
I am interrupting this court.
Whoa.
You know how to deal. I said, what's an assertion because I was making fun of Warden. And then,
What I do.
equal, when you read me saying, what's an assertion, you said, what's an assertion? How did you both fuck that up in different ways?
I read good. I got good eyes for reading. Don't be mean to me.
I was trying to skip through this because it was going through the same thing.
Yeah, we've already done this. Gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people.
Anyways.
Wait, hold on. Did they say something?
They just said the same thing. It was
Are you
just about the
sure?
poison, yeah. I've read it before.
Okay.
Oh no, y'all really made Yuzaro just piece the fuck out from being himbos, eh?
Oh no, he came in here to yell at us.
Yeah.
For like
Because he was a little bit.
Because it's like, assertion, and I was like, assertion.
I think I'm gonna have to block him.
Oh yeah, okay. No, don't ban him. I need the viewers. Yuzara, I love you.
You need all two of them. Usability
Solution.
render humans.
Could it
Wait,
be?
what is it?
Could it be that?
Wait, it's believe. Oh, it.
Oh wait,
It's
the
anesthetic.
Oh my god. Yes, look at this. Look at this report card.
It's gonna not be that one. It's gonna
It
be
seems to
specifically the
defense
anesthetic thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm losing all my stars.
You should have done the fucking the thing that says anesthetic.
I know. I'm gonna go do it.
You want me to look it up just to be sure?
No. I believe in us.
A bold acclaim.
It's the. Oh, it changed. The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's
Can't believe
research
EB's
report.
out. Can't believe EB's in a storm at the moment.
That's not a valid explanation. No. After all,
Oh, can you hear my fan, Warden?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
we don't speak English. That report is utter gibberish.
That's not how law works!
This impudent young scoundrel, stinky boy stinkster, is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not stinky. Honest. I'm just reading Suzoto-san's notes.
I can read English, but I won't. That is all. You will direct us to the pertinent section, Council. I was born to lead, not read. Fuck.
Practical
Did
applications.
you go to the court record?
Yeah, I can. I can check just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's that one.
I think the practical is the correct one.
Practical applications as an anesthetic, however, the
Yeah.
solution for the respiratory cause. Alright, practical.
It's written right here under practical applications. I think. Oh, really? Go on. Well, think about it. You want to know how the poison can be drunk without it taking effect. That's a practical application of, the poison's use as a drink, maybe? What the fuck are you What the fuck are you You'll have to do better than that.
Did you fuck up again?
I guess I did.
Are you a big stupid idiot who doesn't know how to read?
I'm a big stupid idiot who doesn't know how to read.
Do you want me to look it up the guide so I can gently hold your stupid fucking hands?
No, I'll just save. I shudder to think of how we'll fare in the 20th century if we're led by the likes of you. Yes, I know. I'm stinky. I'm stink.
Rinosuke. Try actually reading the entire thing instead of being an idiot.
Huh? What? Warden!
Amazing! Exactly what I was saying. I apologize for nothing. Read.
Also, Yuzaro said it's too extensive to be considered in its entirety. It's like 3 pages. It is. Why is he like? Thanks for the concise advice. Something that explains how the English woman could have taken Kirari with no thanks. Maybe her research paper.
It is true you skipped the first 2 pages.
Yeah. Ha! You don't have any more clue about that English tome than I do. It's completely intractable. Yeah.
Yada 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 yada. Whatever. Sequel. Try and do.
Let me just go to options.
Read the thing.
Can I just go to options?
No, go to court record and actually read something for once.
I might actually.
You miserable little pile of secrets.
Poison.
A poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. The hunters of get back, go back, don't do this.
Oh shit! No, route of entry.
Does it have to go through like a wound?
Yeah, it's not.
Ingested?
It's not ingested. It goes into the bloodstream. Like.
All right, special characteristic.
That is so smart. Okay.
Yeah, if only we read.
I mean, this time I feel like they were just smarter than we were.
That's an interesting use of we.
You didn't know either, slut.
I can't control the reading.
Banned. I'm banning. Someone ban Warden from chat.
I
Give me
think
mod powers.
Yes, now ban Yazar from chat. I'll use both two of my viewers. Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in special characteristics. Okay.
I think it's synopsis.
We've been hearing a lot about this curare poison. And it's
Curare.
left me curious about something.
Men. Oh, council?
I've never
Curious
been
about
curious
men,
about.
are you?
I've never like that fucking video where it's like the only thing I'm curious about is boys. Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting.
So you're saying she laced the bullets? So
Yeah.
we've been led to believe, yes.
Yeah, how'd you know that? And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there'd be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Oh, this makes sense.
Yes, good point.
So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison.
Poison? No, that would be madness. The poison to kill Cusco? That poison?
But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Wouldn't?
Would you say? I see. That makes sense.
And cents make dollars. Yes, that's the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett.
An assumption.
You authored this research. You knew curare's special characteristics. And you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself.
You meddling little.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god, it's alive! I was literally thinking as a joke, man, what if that thing was alive? Holy shit, Ryuga's okay. She has a fucking whole ass bird. I love men.
Okay,
That's
really? Like me? A man? Also a lawyer?
Love you as a lawyer.
All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure. But I failed to see how it possibly... Oh,
Oh, little inbred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book.
You wrote that book.
But I'm afraid the knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. My bird makes me look cool.
what are you trying to say?
Schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw.
Schoolboyish.
Men? I mean, flaw.
As even your brain has managed to deduce, curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric success.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they?
Oh, this is a poison is completely harmless when drunk. The professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he?
Ah. That's right.
Finished.
basic
What's the
sense.
prediction, Yazaro?
Yeah, what's your prediction? Hit us with it.
Even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no?
Rabble, rabble.
Keep ringing open.
Yuzaro,
it
that's
opens-
a good one. But he also got
No, it's-
shot.
Yeah, he did also have a bullet
He did also have a bullet hole. There were 2 guns.
in his mouth.
Wait.
That's where
What?
the sword is. No. He
Wait,
does-
would that
the
Were
count?
guy-
them shot?
Well, he got his teeth
No.
pulled. Does that count?
Oh, that could have been.
Yeah. We're just coming up with... That's such a good idea, Zaro.
I
Maybe
mean, I
they'll
did-
do
I-
it.
I mean, I did have. That is an issue when you get your wisdom teeth pulled out. You gotta watch out for like blood clots and stuff.
Yeah. So maybe that's it.
The logic holds. If the lady professor drank the same poison, they'd be affected the same way. Are you trying to suggest?
Yes, this curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial.
And even a little cockroach like you would understand something as simple as that.
And
What
Findom,
is
fandom.
happening? What is this?
You weren't expecting me, Geo.
Wait, what is
So
this?
it looks like you can defend law in the frozen time.
What is this welling up inside me? I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. This sucks.
I need to
This
go to the
sucks.
test. I need to go to the testimony to the testifier to beat the shit out of him.
No, but
Oh,
this
no.
coming closer.
The swan, man. I might kick your ass.
this sucks because this is like everything Warden was saying about people only being allowed to come at court. I don't like that.
It feels for the first time.
And more
I'm
than
gonna finish.
and more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey.
And to come in a guy.
Objection.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett.
Miss Jizz, please.
how dare you sit down with me?
You know very well that there's no fatal flaw here.
I like that sequel had no change in tone.
What are you talking about? I did my best. You know why? Even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison, you were alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead.
Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we know, this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare?
Okay, now this is difficult. I hope
Do you want to save?
I don't know. Can I save? Can you let me save? Do you mind letting me save? Oh,
Is there like little baby
little baby save.
mode?
Oh.
Well, it says save there.
Okay.
Oh wow, you can't read.
I can read. I choose not to. Down to report.
Yeah,
We're
sure,
doing
choice.
it, Yazaro. We're fucking doing it. And if it's wrong, I'm gonna be so upset. Do you know
To be
this?
fair,
Look
the
at
bullet
this.
wound is also enough. They do say arrow and like I just want
I
to
didn't mean
point
to
that out.
examine that. Sorry.
It also serves as an anesthetic,
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to
the
actually do
poison.
that.
So that could have been a way to do
Present.
it.
As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there's a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners.
You got it right, Yazaro.
He's fucking
A
killing
fatal
it.
difference.
The toxic effects of curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. You are a
You
smart
are
boy.
a smart boy.
Yeah,
Who's
like
a
it's-
smart boy?
Who's the smart boy? Who's a good boy? But
You get a snack.
what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yes.
Mouth?
Yes.
Wound?
Yes. You're doing great.
Water?
Yeah, you're doing great, Ouchie. Like the wound you might have. If you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Ah! Miss Brett.
Sorry, I finished.
Oh my god. You've acknowledged.
Again.
Oh my god. You've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day.
That's it. You use your knowledge of teeth to orchestrate this.
I think
Izara, I'm about to give you a reward for being such a smart boy.
Oh my god.
Piss, 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 piss. Hey, sequel, it's time to start drinking.
Yeah, I just need to open up my new bottle of water, okay? Just
Oh,
give
come
me-
on. Come on, piss, piss,
Is
piss,
she-
piss, piss.
Hold on, I'm opening my water.
Renus, okay.
Laughing?
Take some of that water.
I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist.
What with the chicken and those with the lads?
These childish courtroom games and half-baked arguments are so puerile.
Yeah, Miss Brett is pissing.
Yeah, that's how the British do.
Yeah. What? What
Like
do you
it,
mean?
Don't worry, little schoolboy. I'll find out soon enough.
He's about to crush your nuts.
Huh? What the fuck?
Mom, my dick! Oh, no, wait, no.
You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to him.
No.
I mean, it could just...
No.
What if it didn't break? Oh, okay.
Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just tragically been destroyed.
Fuck you. No. Ouchie. What is it? What just happened? And the Supreme Court went terrible blunder.
Officer, what are you waiting for? Slurp that water. Slurp it up.
Okay,
Like, as much as I-
for the court. Just put your hand in it.
You're wasting your time. Delightful carpet under my feet was a gift from the British Empire.
And so it can't be slurped.
I assure you it will soak up the water beautifully.
Is that a... They have... You're telling me they have this new rug technology?
They have the
Are you telling me
ShamWow.
No present to buy, turn current.
No, cut yourself and shove your hand in there.
I mean, the officer does have a wound
Yeah, slurp it
in his
up.
mouth.
Slurp it up.
And die.
Slurp it up. Do you mind dying for us, King? Sure, I don't really care. How could you? You won't get away with this. This is not allowed.
You can dump the mentions out as much as you like, little boy. I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? Is there really any poison in the bottle? Or not?
This is a new type. This is a new type of edging I've never seen. You.
Kazuma.
And let not us forget. We still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right? Counsel for the prosecution.
Oh, of course, of course. You're referring to the photographic print, I presume, dear lady.
That's right. And really looking at this photograph, it is as clear as day, isn't it? The professor was sitting while his back was to me.
Why?
Of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy.
Objection!
No, you killed the victim that day, using karare. And then, in order to frame Yunosuke Naruto for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor. before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun and your bazongos. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime.
What a wonderful imagination you have, young man.
Oh! Sorry, every
didn't
time I
God
do
you
that,
say.
makes
I
me
shot the
laugh.
professor's dead body, did I?
Yes, did you not hear?
I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have a shred of evidence.
Exactly! And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Ugh. Ew. Gross. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her. But now, is she really going to get away with it?
Dude, you're about to get sent to jail.
The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene.
Ryunosuke,
Yeah.
we've come this far, but now you're the only one who has to finish.
What? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. We've lost. She might be edging us, true, but we've been under this kind of coffee vault. We've run this kind of torture before. They must be in your head.
In my head?
Have you heard of sounding? Ryunosuke?
I'm scared now.
You told me before your powers of observation were the only thing you could really depend on.
Oh, is this where the placement of the chairs is going to matter? Well, yeah, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head.
Well, think back now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color. Wow. Wow.
Cosmo, you're gonna need to slow down, buddy.
When someone kills Nagahito.
Yeah,
That fucking hurts.
when someone kills Nagito. I can't do it. I love it.
Can you not hear me when I do it?
I
think
know. I heard you. It was horrible. I loved it.
It hurts both the throat and the nose.
I don't know how the guy does it. He's like, I can Kokichi. Who do you kin? Nagito?
I can't even do it.
I
feel
almost
like you have
threw
to
up.
Snort and gag at the same time.
yeah.
That basically is what you're doing.
Also, Yuzara said, if there's any evidence remaining, it must be in your head. To your left, you'll find an electric bone saw. Oh! Oh no! What I saw, what I felt. Every color.
Big.
Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of this same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? There's a I believe.
No.
Steak juice.
In order to win this case, you have to prove you really want it. Yeah, I really want to win this case, guys. I really want to win. Actually, Kazuma,
I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail. I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue.
You always have something up in your sleeve, don't you? It's okay. Come. Women. That's all.
That's it? That's it? Is that
That's
it?
it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. I can't wait.
To come.
It's been... I don't That's not a comfortable. That's too close. It's been
Yeah.
bothering me for a while when
6
something
weeks since
feels.
you looked at me.
Yeah, it feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. It's here somewhere. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real color must have been. Oh, fuck. Are we gonna have to frame him? It's blood.
Yeah, I
Feel
feel
like-
like blood.
Is this a red herring in any way?
Oh damn.
Are they like?
Hey, this does,
no,
is
you
it 'cause
fucking
the fort
idiot.
doesn't have anything on it?
Let me see, but I'm just taking a quick save.
I'd have to assume there. The problem is that how is he gonna prove that it's a black and white photograph?
Look at this photograph.
Okay, so
So,
the
it's
fort
the
doesn't have
only
anything on
thing.
it.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
the only thing that's
only
like.
thing there. Hi, do you see this blood? I'm sorry. Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Huh? Yes? What is it? He's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed.
He's probably trying to slurp it.
As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Oh, maybe this means he took the bullet and he coughed?
Or the knife.
Or the knife or something? He took something. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day?
Objection!
Wait a minute. Where are you going with...
Where are you going with this little boy?
It's just a memory that's been troubling me.
Memory.
Well,
Look at
thanks
this
for the
photograph.
memories. Even though they weren't so great, they taste like you, but steak.
I saw the scene shown in the photographic print with my own eyes that day.
Fine, just ignore it.
Yeah, it's fine. And I saw that on the wooden baseboard of the plate that the steak was served on was a spattering of blood. What?
Really? And what of it? You say that must have happened when you shot the professor.
Didn't go through his body. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative
How it
position
makes
of
me laugh.
everything there. It's a funny little photograph. Oh, this guy died. It's so funny. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that the blood from the victim could have ended directly behind him. Ah!
Yes. For bloodshed made on the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were.
Oh, it still as the placement came into play eventually.
Professor Ouchie. I mean Giselle Brett.
You
Kitty.
Kitty,
There's no pardon.
you've got a
Worth
you
a
got a
fuck.
cat
Why is there a
hidden in
cat
there
in the
too?
courtroom?
You've got a cat
It's
hidden in
not
there.
that like. Does she respond?
This is beyond ridiculous, fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something that the... Whose cat is that? The accused has apparently just remembered seeing. This
Is he gonna say it's
could
his
be the
blood?
moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. He might be taking the fall. That's what I think. Inspector, you mean... Yes, I took the plate. In the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. Oh.
From the sign of the cream.
Oh, from the cream of the crop. The cream of the corn.
From the meat of the keel, they call it the meat.
I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it.
You took my meat?
Did what?
I took the steak that you'd been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. I took the steak that no one had been eating because I wanted a steak. I did it all in the name of justice. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate.
Unless he washed it.
We must examine it now.
Inspector. Javert. The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately.
Yes, sir.
I even took their last can of who hash?
Sorry for the delay.
What's who hash?
Here's what you ordered. The steak. Isn't that funny?
Are we ignoring what who hash is?
Grinch reference? Oh, fuck yeah. We love a stinky little Grinch reference in the chat. Kizaru, thanks for being a stinky little Grinch
It's a
boy.
stinky little reference. We love when Kizaru stinks it up with references.
Stinks it up with his little Grinch reference. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood in it? On it?
Oh, it's Kizaru here with a stinky little reference.
Stinky
with the
little
Grinch.
Grinch reference.
You guys always make fun of me for making obscure references, but the one time like, how did you not get that?
Yeah, hold on. We all remember that great part of the Grinch. That's the most memorable part.
The who hash.
It's the number one quote. It's the who hash.
Who hash. Also, I wasn't making
And the
fun
who
of
hash
you.
grew 3 times that day.
I wasn't making fun of you. I was enjoying it.
I was making fun of you. There's only violence here.
Of course there isn't.
Quickly, Inspector. The blood, man. Show the court.
I think I'm actually gonna stick around this time. At this point,
All right.
Yeah. You can start voicing people. You want to voice this guy?
sure.
I might have to turn you up a little.
Examine the plate at your leisure.
Ooh, let me turn you up.
Sequel, they said it.
No, I know. I just was turning him up.
Damn it.
That doesn't look like the same steak. Call 'em BS.
No, no blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's
Huh? It's
impossible.
just gonna be a whole thing where it's gonna be like,
He
but
put
no
brain
way.
damage.
Yeah. I know I saw it. I'm sure of it.
It's just gonna be the whole thing again.
Yeah, it's not the...
Where it's like,
is that-
oh,
Is that not... He may have just
it's
given
not
the
the
plate.
same state.
No, like, if it's the same steak, he might have not brought the one with the actual, like, the wood part. Did he bring the wood part? Let me see it again.
He did.
Oh.
He did. But he took both
But
plates.
it's the wrong but he's the wrong state.
Give us the
Yeah.
other steak, slut.
Now we're gonna have to go through all of this.
Unbecoming expression, little boy.
I
It-
have a guess.
Yeah.
I think the answer is going to have to do
This is why we
with
always can't trust what the Japanese
tooth
tell
that.
you.
I think it's going to have something to do with the tooth that the guy had pulled and the bite marks.
Damn.
I'm gonna say there's a photo. I think the photo shows the actual bite mark on the steak and shows a different thing
Yeah.
from when. So like,
Yeah,
why
that
would someone?
I feel like that would be a bit more logical and too logical and straightforward of an answer for this court.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, well, the prosecutor just destroyed vital evidence in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is that he's done it before.
I couldn't agree more in the case of this disgrace to the Empire.
I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial. Probably not, though.
Let's hope so. This pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I promise to do my best to forget all about this when it's over.
Ha! I'm sorry. This sorry-looking steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused, Stinky
We're
Boy
gonna
Stink
have-
Stink Stink,
We're
wishes
gonna have
to
to go through
examine
like
it
10
again,
minutes of this.
be my guest.
We're
Please,
gonna have
Stink.
to go through 10 minutes of this to just be like, hey, no, the stakes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do so much shit. Was the
That's the
plate
problem
I
with
saw?
Ace Attorney games,
thought
where
I
it's
saw
like
just a
you
thing?
immediately see the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Actually, the professor orders his steak medium rare, and this is clearly medium, so
Yeah.
case closed.
This is it now. I've
Yeah.
lost.
It's okay. Look at the fucking photo, idiot.
Huh?
Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking at the photo specifically.
It's like a shonen as a courtroom drama.
Yes, it's
I mean,
great.
it is. It fully is. It's just, at this point, it can be a bit tedious, but it's like, yes, we've been through this song, and that's the 8th time.
Believe in myself. Really?
You know that scene where Naruto is like gets the, Nine-Tailed Fox power up or whatever, then you hear Strong and Strike play? Imagine that, but it's the 10 time, it plays 10 times in one episode.
Yeah, this is great though. Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself.
Yeah, that would be useful.
I'm doing it. I'm looking at it. Well, that's the same thing right over there. This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We have cows here!
Most likely because the restaurant sends tradition beef steak. Are you an idiot? It seems that a lot of different restaurants have their own whatever.
So this is the symbol of La Carnival, right? Okay. What's this over here? He's got
Point at the steak and the fact that it's
Little
completely
steak.
different.
It's a different steak. Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What in the world is this?
It's going to the River Styx?
Oh,
I think it's a Koban coin, and the hallmarks from the Hoei era.
this is the old man steak. No, I don't mean what is it. I mean, what's it doing here? It's the old man steak.
Funky.
Hey, did you say it was a Hoei Koban?
Yeah, I love Pokemon. It looks in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable.
Huh. This isn't the first time today that there's been talk of a Hoei Koban.
I've heard of pearls before swimming, but never of bullion and bouillon. It's not bouillon.
And I don't think you ever will again. This
I
is
don't know what
extraordinary,
bouillon
though.
is.
This means this is not his fucking steak. This is a different steak.
I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick meat. And it's from the Hoei era, too. That would make it quite valuable.
It's well marinated in the juices as well. Look, tasty.
What? Are you thinking of eating it?
No. But the next time I order steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for a prize.
Oh my gosh.
I think you're an idiot. I think you're a fucking moron.
A Koban coin underneath this steak. There's only one logical explanation. This is the old man steak. It's the wrong steak. They haven't requested. No, it's problematic. It's problematic.
I'm about to make a call-out post.
I'm about to make a call-out post. That bloodstain was going to the. I lift up the steak.
Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all?
There's another clue. It's the old man steak.
Did the metal part get turned around or something?
No, I don't.
I don't think so. It's just the old man steak. An old man, an antiquer who lost his coin.
Meaning that's not the professor's.
Yeah.
The victim's steak.
Yeah, Your Excellency, please wait. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beef steak.
I mean, granted.
Excellency, I think I made it myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial.
Sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied.
Huh?
See, as a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it?
Thank
I'm
you,
for missionary.
Your Excellency. Well, not for that.
So for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding.
The meat.
If-
Lift that meat.
Yeah. Lift that meat. Lift that meat. Lift that meat.
Lift that meat.
Lift that meat.
Lift
At me.
Have you looked? Have you looked within? Excuse me. Just lift it a little bit. Shut the fuck up. Think you're the best. Is this a
Didn't
fail
lift
state?
it. Didn't lift it.
Oh fuck! No.
Can you?
Oh, dear.
Can you just? You didn't save.
I just don't worry. I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to real fast. Go be real fast. Let me just be an idiot. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that was fucked.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
fucked.
what they were expecting that.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Can you autoplay this? Or would that?
No, I think.
Come on, click.
click,
Little-
click,
little slot.
Click the clip. Click the clip. Click the clip.
So I'm working on a sort of like Powered by the Apocalypse thing, like Pantheon, in which you play. Each player plays a different god.
Heard. Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and I'm trying to think of like I know instead of health, basically there's the system where like you take damage is actually called fate, where basically it only comes into play at the end of like a campaign, basically, where it's like depending on how much fate or whatever you have, like that determines your fate at the twilight of the gods, basically, like at the apocalypse, whether you survive or not. And so certain things like not only do you take damage or quote unquote damage, but you also can sacrifice some fate to achieve a certain thing.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
But I'm trying to think about like what are the stats and whatever, I'm unsure.
Okay.
Sequel, you gotta grab the meat by its thickness.
Gotta
and
grab
really
that
lift
thick
it.
old slice of beef and I gotta lift it. I
Actually-
gotta lift it.
Actually, I would like to request we check a few more things before
Oh sure.
in the examination. Definitely check the coin, get that out of the way, but
Yeah. Just let me look at this old man's beef. Let me look at his meat. Ah, show me your meat.
What's this game called?
Oh, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Do not look. Don't tell me any spoilers, okay? I'm going completely.
It's just if this happens again.
No, I'm not doing any spoilers. I will
Okay.
just get better at saving.
You want to save right now, just in case?
Yes, in case I accidentally skip past it. Yeah, but I'm going. This is a completely blind playthrough. I am completely ignorant to
It
what
was
is going
more
on.
about. It was more about the fact that it didn't seem to give you the option to lift up, which,
Yeah. Okay, then I might have to. Yeah, I think Yuzaro might be right. I might have to look at more. Okay, this plate. Well, first off, let's look at it. Let's find that.
because you could rotate it.
Oh
You
yeah,
check
yeah,
on
you can do all that. I want to have.
Oh, maybe you
that
have to
some-
rotate it fully upside down and let the steak fall.
Oh, that's so stupid.
That's
That would
No,
be
that-
amazing. That won't work, but it would be amazing if it did.
Okay, we can always try it. That's like the best way to do it.
just imagining him like picking up the steak in the courtroom and like slowly flipping it over, like, defense, where's this going? Hold on, and there we go, splat.
That thick sound of squenchy juices on the floor.
Maybe I can actually interact with
Okay,
it.
can you...
Oh,
Listen, you
that's the
already
cat.
checked that. Okay, I think we've probably got...
Yeah, there's nothing else to check on here.
Is there like another button maybe or something? I don't know. Like,
Uh,
was there a lift meat button?
yeah, I'll have to check. Maybe I just missed it. I probably
There's a
just missed it.
dedicated lift meat button. It's,
Yeah. Every good game has a
It's
dedicated...
Control Alt Delete. It's the power button.
Speaking of that, I watched a stream recently. What Clown Depot fucking Homestuck stream, and I paid money to hear them read another Control Alt Delete page, and I've never been more assured of my purchases in any Twitch capacity than to force someone to read Control Alt Delete.
You want us to read Control Alt Delete?
No. Unless. Yeah, why you a little steak boy? Okay. Let's check this. Maybe there is a move meat button. Which I see in the new evidence found. Can I?
Maybe. Wait, hold on.
Yes!
Damn it! I was. Wait, why did that work that time?
It didn't even say it labeled on the bottom, but I just had to press the space button. That's kind of bad. That's not a great way to do it.
Over it again?
Yeah. What's it
Yeah.
doing? Oh,
They weren't
it's something
expecting
different.
you to explore it now.
Oh, it is.
I
always
think they
do
were
it
expecting
first.
most people to click on the steak due to the different bites,
Yeah.
and so that where they would have revealed.
I mean, it's like, why are they acting surprised again?
Because they weren't expecting you to look at the evidence before they gave you the prompt by the judge.
Certainly.
That's why.
Okay.
I thought we went...
Yeah, we went through this. I'm just
But
doing it again in case.
But the thing is, we did it before the story told us to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that in this game already. They, like, let you find stuff early, when really they'll prompt you to also look for it.
Only so much dialogue they could write.
Yeah. Logical explanation. This is the
I
old
remember
main
hearing
state.
that was kind of an issue with Sherlock Holmes and the Sherlock Holmes Cthulhu game, which, yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Is that you can really easily tell where you have to go next, but usually it forces you to go somewhere, and they'll be like, yeah, you have to go here.
Yeah, that's a thing with a lot of like mystery games. Anything with that.
Stuff.
Warden?
Oh, sorry. Good gracious. That's...
Kovan?
What on earth?
Is her mask getting bigger?
I think she's
Feels
just
like
holding
it.
it forward.
Yeah.
Ahoy, Erewhon, at that.
Miss Brett.
It's pronounced holy.
This is in fact the beef steak that you ordered at the restaurant on that day in question, isn't it?
Or is it?
Is it or isn't it? Tell me.
In Sequel's defense, isn't it? Seems more fitting.
In my defense, I love doing words wrong. Tell me.
Yeah, it's
Tell
it's
me,
on purpose.
why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the beef?
What a ridiculous question. How should I know?
What if it was actually the swan talking this entire time?
Oh my gosh,
Never
it's
seen that thing
Ratatouille the
before in my
prequel.
You know what that is.
I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat. That could have simply been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction.
You drop
Oh yeah,
a coin.
a priceless antique coin just accidentally places under the meat.
Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe this happened in the kitchen. You don't face a rare hoe coin just happens to be underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip my ticket to Great Britain right now.
He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency.
You?
Oh, which beard is talking?
That's the secret beard.
A rare
The
Hoei
ass beard.
Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now.
You're a good
Well,
lawyer.
you're going.
By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway.
No one invited you to your trial.
Little boy, you should realize it is you who is irrelevant.
Even
Damn,
though I'm the
gaslight,
one on
gatekeep,
trial
girl boss.
here,
That's what a girl boss would say.
the point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under that stake.
The owner.
Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the Koban that was found underneath the beefsteak is this old
Zaba?
man. It's John H. Wilson.
Okay.
Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and owner of Rasutai, Curio. Like, Curio. Oh, that's so good. Kurikuda-san. I love the puns.
As in, Mr. Cucumber or something? Obviously, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable.
Your name is Jizz.
Racist!
Yeah, it's now the time you say she's racist. She was racist before. Ah,
Listen,
yes.
Listen, I haven't been here that long. I think I missed most of her overt racism.
Yeah.
The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct?
Yes, Your Excellency.
I remember saying that he was up to something with this Koban coin when it happened. I assumed the meat with euphemism.
Oh,
Exactly the moment the gun was fired.
he was trying to sell it to the sergeant, so the sergeant... It might have been the sergeant's stake.
Well, the inspector did say that he took the sergeant's stake.
Yeah. Do you want to voice this, Yuzaro? Or EB? Who wants to voice? Old
The
man.
gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Making it clap.
Too busy on the floor? Sorry, but what were you doing?
Hunting for treasure.
Making it clap.
Indeed, the Hoei era Koban, my prized coin.
He was making it clap. Do you mean to tell me?
You were making it clap?
No, please. Why would Kurikuta-san be making it clap? Also, why would his, coin be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and its plate? Makes no sense. Which is why I'm asking to bring Kurikuta-san back to the witness stand, so we can ask him.
Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Without a moment's delay.
That's actually an unintentional good goof.
Is the swan on her butt alive too?
Yeah.
What a fate.
I can't believe we've come back around to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find that it's a key element in the case.
Until it's not, and then we have to do the, oh no, we're gonna lose. Don't lose hope.
Uh-oh,
Wait, one last thing.
Well, it seems like you have me backed into a corner. But what if somebody were to swallow the coin?
Oh no! EB, you can voice the DILF.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
I know the baby's so cute.
What's this all about? I haven't been called up again.
Wait, this dude isn't British, right? Like
No,
we
he's
don't necessarily
Japanese.
think he's an asshole. Okay,
He's
okay.
Japan.
Don't you realize it's dinner time for this baby, Ido?
Oh,
My son's belly is empty. He's fiercer than a pack of wolves.
For fresh.
Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs forced to bear false witness.
Hey, cab.
And when cast from this court myself, I came a ruined man in a trice. A worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this Rasute shop's owner existence. Rasute shop owner's existence.
Be that as it may, Korakuna-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your Rasute memory serves, have you ever seen this Koban?
Wah! Yes! That's it! The one! The very one! The very exact one that
Is there a knife in that man's
Yeah.
foot?
Look, the baby's like,
Ah!
and you can see the baby freak the fuck out.
The baby just stabbed its dad?
No,
No.
that was the old dude's knife. The
The resplendent, splendiferous Hoei treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day!
It can't be. Huh. As I
Sweating
thought.
Young
Zara.
man! Sorry.
There's no need to feel down.
Enlighten this decrepit old fool! Put me out of my misery! Right here!
All right.
Right now! Take this gun! Where? Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped?
Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere.
We found your coin sandwiched between a beef steak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices.
Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously?
Weirdly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident. Which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
We know it's I know it's you, the fucking sergeant.
Somebody concealed my Hoei treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate? Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing! I like that this guy has so much personality. I'm having fun voicing
Yeah.
him.
Oh, wait till we meet Herlock Sholmes.
Who?
Herlock Sholmes.
Could I say something?
Yes, of course.
No. See, it's
I'm
exactly.
gonna say it anyway. I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case.
Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the Sorry, I have a sour skill in my mouth. It's making it hard to talk. Targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau.
The stuff that looks like blood that comes out of his mouth is actually just a sour skittle. Leaking.
I ate too many sour Skittles. My mouth is bleeding.
Those hurt.
Wicked
Like, fuck
crimes
yeah.
indeed.
We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. But why are foreigners going
Because
to
this
Japan
is-
and eating at a Western cuisine style restaurant? Like,
Because
I'm
they're
in Japan. Nothing I'd love than to see their take, like, see
Zara,
their.
this is exactly what you answered it yourself, because they're foreigners and it's 1800s. This is exactly the sign of people who would immediately be like, I want a steak. I know you've never cooked steak before.
Oh, okay.
I
If
want
it's the
steak.
It's the 1800s then. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is
know
the
that.
Yeah.
it's the whole vibe. So that's
No,
why
it's 1970.
1970 and everyone's all
I
clap-
thought this was
Oh,
just like an
That's excuse.
old-fashioned like styled building.
No, this is like Meiji, just before Meiji Restoration-esque sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's such a big thing that she's British, and that's why she's able to talk shit. Is because,
Just
Yeah.
destroy
Alright.
evidence, I guess.
yeah.
So that's why you were sent
Wait,
in
and it's-
undercover, is it?
It's actually a real thing in which foreigners were exempt from Japanese law.
Fuck.
Yes. I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. Seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. So, wait, that's right. That's not my character.
Unbeknownst to us, why was the inspector targeted? There was a master thief, I'd work at the restaurant on a regular basis. I love men. And the place was already the scene of several crimes at sea. I just love when he looks at
I have to get a screen cap of him doing that pose, looking at the camera, and just edit it.
Yeah, I love men. Have you considered? I don't know about the master thief part, but
But you
the
do love
identity
that.
of the person who stole and hid Korkuta-san's Koban is all too clear. It's the guy with the baby. What?
It's the baby. The baby did it.
The baby crime.
It's a man sweating cum right now. I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Korakuta-san's Koban and hid it under the snake?
I'm just gonna save just in case, but I know it's just this guy. I'm like, why did you take it? Did your baby steal it? Your baby eating steak? Your baby stole it?
Is there no one else?
There's no one else it
Just
could be.
be-
No one else. No
What
one
if it was
else.
the What if it was the
other rain
professor?
on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Ayesa Nosa.
What?
What? How? How dare you? You monster!
Oh,
Monster?
Stole that Koban, did I? I am the master thief of La Carnival, am I?
I'm sweating cum,
Seriously
am I?
accusing me of these crimes, cadet? It wasn't me. It was.
The baby!
Amazing.
The baby did it!
A knife in the back.
How dare you sell me out?
He was the one who shot the professor.
Baby did it all.
Whoa.
You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa.
Damn, 2 crimes in one.
Oh!
Oh no! It's an assassination.
What the fuck?
Fucking carotid. Carot wired this
Holy
bitch.
shit. Holy shit.
Wah!
An Imperial Army Sergeant Yonyasa preparing to stand down the Supreme Court, sir.
That was an amazing breakdown animation.
Why did the baby kill? Oh my god.
Do any of you know the extraordinary low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep this country safe?
I understand that a temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflict remains in place. And I've heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes.
All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son.
That's why you were stealing things in the restaurant?
The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I go there and reconnaissance for their target. I enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time.
Someone help me with my finances. I keep buying extremely expensive Western steaks.
Help, I
My
can't.
son is dying.
Help, I can't feed my son. Help manage my expenses. It sounds like he doesn't
You also
bother with a
require
knife.
steak.
Yeah, he does too. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable.
Wait, the steak had chomps in it. It didn't have fork and knife cuts. I was thinking that. It was just chomped.
Ooh, and if they
Well-
bring it up, oop.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. The fact that it had teeth marks at all.
But if you look
Yeah,
at
like a
this,
chomp.
Up.
if they bring
Well,
this
that's-
up,
Little knife.
do you see that? It's a dirty knife in front of the
Yeah.
guy's point. If you just see that's just something, which is a good tip.
And your target that day was the old man and his Koban?
Yes, sir. He was the easy mark. I slipped away that coin in my pocket without any trouble at all.
You know his name is
Oh.
Yes Sir, No Sir. Isn't that cool?
A veritable phantom thief you are.
I was at the set to lead the stake. I was halfway through, devouring when it happened.
Yes, when the professor was shot.
I knew if the police conducted my search and found the coin in the pocket, I'd be finished. I know too. I can't send my son to jail. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. On the double. I slipped it under the stake, hoping I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date.
That's not how steak would work. What? It's a miracle they kept the steak.
Yeah.
This man is
This
very
isn't
stupid. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time.
Well, Miss Brett? Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us.
God, I hate this guy.
I'm quite sure there's no
I
need to
wanna-
detain you any longer at all.
God.
This guy.
May the esteemed gentleman please be excused, Your Excellency.
He's not gonna fuck you, bro. Indeed. The theft of the Koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to relate to Dr. Wilson's murder, because I'm an idiot.
Of course it is. Hiding a coin on a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such ideas astounds me.
Nonsense, is it?
Well,
And for picking up your steak and biting into it without looking at a knife. Fork.
So
I
it's
can't see
not.
over my cat's butt. Damn it.
It's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
It's pure
Oh,
nonsense. It's pure madness.
So it's not his steak.
yes, but we're gonna have to go through 18 sentences before we can say that.
Yes, it's
Very
the-
well. Now that all the questions are
God,
clear,
I
with
just
us, that's how we
realized-
answer.
Just hit me that all of this is still just an obstacle between us and saying that's not the play.
That is the problem when you read out the visual novels. You know,
Thank you,
Sometimes-
Excellency.
there are definitely times in this game where I think they
Okay,
expect you a
so-
little to just go like skip.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, he did
Instead
it!
of-
He did it! He did it! I love when he does this.
The fuck?
What?
I love when he
Bruh.
does this. It's when he looks slowly at us.
Hold on. I keep it this here for a second.
Yeah.
Let me just. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Hold on. Is it my? Oh.
Yeah.
Rena, okay. What's the matter with you? There's no time for daydreaming. I know you're thinking
Oh.
about men.
No, it's just something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there's a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. Oh yeah, because he used a knife and fork, and he bit through it. Fuck you.
It was chomped.
The case? Say something.
Okay.
You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Yeah, I'm fucking calling you out. There's like a picture. It's got shit on it. Wait, Miss Brett.
Ow.
I'm afraid, just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago.
What are you talking about? Contradiction.
What new student nonsense is this?
Well, what parting words are you talking about? It's okay. You want to save just in case?
Oh. I can't right now.
Being a coin under love of me, but sharing nonsense with such an idea astounds me.
Let me just save now. But it's gonna be and without a knife and fork, no less. I know. I know you. I know you.
Because we just had that scene.
I played this thinking I'd see a lot more Herlock Sholmes than I have. Y'all are gonna be so stoked for Herlock Sholmes.
As for picking your steak with biting without a knife and fork,
Are you? No.
nonsense, it's pure madness. Scottish right there, I guess.
Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I was typing a meme.
Oh.
I'm gonna need some evidence, counsel.
Where's the evidence to prove it is? I'm gonna save it because this might be the time where I actually like fuck up because
up.
evidence is like different.
Do
But it
you want
should
the
be.
photo or the steak? Like the actual steak that's been in front of us?
I think it should be the photo with the knife.
Yeah, I think it's the photo
No?
with the knife. If you see right here. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Hold on. You can check meme jokes right now. You can check the.
Let me
I'll also
check.
put it in your Discord.
Let me check that. Oh, I love it!
10 out of 10. Okay, the photographic print of the scene immediately taken after the incident occurred. What?
What's interesting is the plate of steak you can see on the victim's table.
The steak you and Miss Brett has been eating before the professor was killed. Yes, go on.
More accurately, Your Excellency, the steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just splitting hairs. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural? This guy ate it with his teeth. Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edges where it's been eaten.
Webster defines steak as.
I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett.
Notice exactly what, counsel.
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
I mean, not in those exact words.
Yeah. Well, of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Then take a good look at this steak. In particular, the edges where it's been eaten.
Nommed. Clearly.
As you can see, there are clear defined barbaric teeth marks there. Ah!
Ooh.
Oh!
It looks like Miss Brett has realized something. Or she finished.
So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without a knife and a fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
This was a long way to say this wasn't the right fucking steak.
Yeah, but what's your actual point? Ouchie. Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry. Are we gonna see your eyes? Oh, whatever you say, dear lady.
As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with Mr. Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course, of course. This will all be over in the blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Just leave everything. Oh,
Heard enough! An irritating little spectacled samurai relic!
of course. Dear lady.
I'm glad this is a character sequel chose the voice.
It's my perfect
What's-
voice.
What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers?
Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the steak have for her.
Rinosuke, do you know where you're going with this?
Yes. Now, at last, it's all come together.
It's not the right plate.
The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that
longest-
alleged they're not the right plate.
This is.
The reason why the blood stain I know I saw.
It's not the right plate.
It's not the right plate. It's not the right plate. It's not the
The
right
evidence
plate.
proves
It's not
who
the
shot
right
Doc-
plate.
I accept teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us?
You're-
Where do I
it's not
look
the
at when I
right-
look up?
Everything, Your Excellency. Everything. Yes, I believe these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case.
This is not the
Evidence
right
that will
plate.
evidence that will prove beyond the shot doctor. It was not
That
the
is
right
not
plate.
the right plate.
Conclusive. How many times have I heard that today? I mean, seriously, she's got a point on that one. You wouldn't have the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats.
I hate her.
How could you be so sure?
Oh, it's quite simple. Really had such conclusive evidence, would have presented it by the court long ago.
We didn't fucking have the steak earlier. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Hasn't been? What? But just because it hasn't been shown yet doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist. Please just let me tell you about the steak. This is absurd. The trial has run several hours already.
It's
And
only
you say
run
there's
several hours
evidence-
because you keep talking.
And you say there's
Fucking courtroom edging.
you say there's evidence yet
This
to
is
be
true
brought forward.
talking ball torture of
There
being a
can't
lawyer.
be. I don't believe you have it.
Oh.
I don't, but there is someone who does have it somewhere in this very courtroom. He's right
Oh
over
my
there.
god, say something!
And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve the remaining mystery of this case.
Why did he not say his name?
I don't know.
Very well. Someone say something.
So this is the
Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will
Hey.
reveal the truth about this whole
Is
affair?
it-
Just be safe. Save. I don't want to go through all that shit again.
Safe, safe.
all of it's just freaking the fuck out as the game acknowledges this is going on so long.
It's the inspector dude.
Yeah.
It's the baby.
The answer is obvious. The Inspector Hosonaga.
Oh, right. It's been so long since we've heard from this guy.
Yeah.
What? I have it?
Yes.
You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence?
Not this time, but
Naughty
you definitely
boy.
have.
Yes, you've been repeatedly.
You literally did. You didn't tell us she existed.
Oh my god, he drank the blood.
No,
Looked it
I'm
straight
not
up.
saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on the steak with the teeth marks.
Yes. Stay.
Now,
Not
earlier
the
this
papers.
afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak.
Ah,
And as well as admitting his stealing court Kuda-san's coin, he told us that he slipped another steak.
I'm losing my vision.
Ugh. Watch what, cadet. I'm a superior officer.
Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak you put in the coin under, in fact, your own steak?
Sure.
And Sean?
Affirmative. Of course, I might be the soldier in the Piro and the Ponavi, but still. I'm not brave enough to be foreign generality. If she'd mind me manhandling her meal to hide something in it.
In other words, the state the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal.
Da, da, da.
But that makes no sense. That plate was taken. Fuck you. Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have the opportunity to steal the coin.
Of course I didn't steal it. Even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire.
Fuck
Good.
your
I would love-
empire.
I
I would-
want to fucking piss on your empire.
I would love the idea that
Don't
that
threaten me with a good
the British Empire is like, who the fuck is this lady? What? I like. Well, then, how do you explain this time paradox?
Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest.
plates were switched.
And the inspector was an idiot?
Wow.
That's the sergeant switched the 2 steaks over. No, the plates were switched, bitch. Fuck you.
No, the inspector's just bad at his job.
Also
He gave us the
possible.
wrong steak. Yeah, he gave us the wrong steak. He gave us the wrong steak. Give us the other steak. Give us the other steak. Where's our other steak?
Fucking put all the meat on the table, you pussies. Just
You
put
did
it
switch
down.
the plates?
Well, after it happened, I saw the civilian had been murdered in front of my eyes that I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted the stake and hid the coin underneath it. But when the waiter announced it was an undiscovered policeman, I thought I'd had it. I decided to investigate the slab of meat that I'd be getting my marching orders.
This fucking drawn out.
Yeah, it's so
This man
much.
is just draining
This
us.
man is clearly not smart. So when the cadet arrested me and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance.
Oh.
Sorry, let me just.
My
Okay,
military
run
precision
back,
timing.
Mike.
I switched to my steak with the one with the foreign ladies table.
How did no one see this?
You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing. It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning.
Oh.
I was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done.
Also, this isn't my son.
Unbelievable.
I
I
switched
kidnapped
it.
this child.
This is a tiny old man on my back.
This is
I
Benjamin
switched him with a
Button.
You're
different
not
son.
prosecutor son.
What now?
I fucked your
Swear
wife.
by the brass buttons of my uniform. This is all I did, sir.
Oh.
All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant. Okay, are we done here? So, if Sergeant knows to switch the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table.
So can we bring the other plate?
Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes.
These are.
Sorry. Again, we go a
It's
long
been
time.
so
back.
long. Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you
Oh
had
my
not only
gosh.
taken Miss Brett's steak and the
Just ask.
and that to preserve evidence, you had taken both. Ah!
Just take the meat.
Oh, she eaten it.
Does this game assume that you read one sentence, you stop, you wait 10 years, and then you go back to play it? That's what it feels like.
Yes.
Oh, she's about to come. Look at
correct.
her. She's trembling.
Wait, Evie, yes, don't make that noise.
Not my
Bad
terms of
Evie.
service. Not my
Bad
terms of
Evie.
service. Then let's play as for now. Put that in the court. Put in the court. Oh, the plate was actually on the victim's table at the press mortem to their shop.
Okay, that pass me. Tell us now.
You'll tell us everything. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That was
Fuck
literally
you.
the entire point.
Meat. I can't have the slightest bearing on this case.
Literally
Just give
the
me the
entire
fucking
point.
meat. Hand it over.
I hate women. That's it.
Yeah, that's...
I beg your pardon.
I'm actually lukewarm on men. I just really hate women.
Clearly, you're not that forgetful.
I've been
Sure, you
saying
remember
it
the
this whole
reason
time.
why this steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you? No, I know it's been 10 years.
You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me.
The reason the defense asked to see this plate was to confirm something the defendant remembered seeing.
Thinks he remembers.
I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett. Now please hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over.
As you
On the side of
remember,
plate
the
was-
professor was shot with a gun.
Yeah, and he was shot with a gun, and on the side of the plate, on the table behind,
We are just.
it was bleeding. It was bleeding. Give me the plate. Hand it over. Give it to me. Give me the meat.
Give me your meat, lady. Lady, please, give me your meat.
Give us your meat.
And now we have evidence to prove it. Give us the fucking meat.
Hand over your fucking meat right now.
Let us not prolong this any further.
Yeah, give it.
Present the
Give it.
beef.
Give it.
If he says I lost it, I'll go and
Okay.
We've done it. We got the meat after all this time.
Yuzara,
Sorry.
again, you.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry for keeping you. That was both of us saying that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, call us
Oh,
armies.
look at the
'cause we
blood.
got the
Yeah,
meat.
the blood.
Oh yeah, blood on the plate. He's got the fucking
Oh, yeah,
blood
I'm
on
sorry,
it.
Yeah. I was so caught up in my great joke. RB sponsor me. The blood stain. Blood stain if you're feeling formal.
It's clearly visible, look! Did we do it? Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me.
In other words, is it possible for Naruto to have shot the victim?
It can't be! In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front.
Well, there could have been a lot of people.
I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. She's got an ugly hat and a fucking ugly dress. I fucking hate her. I'll fucking kill you. But I won't because I'm not going to jail. That's right, Miss Giselle Brett. It's you.
Oh my god,
Oh my
the swan
God.
went limp.
This
The bird's
Lin-
dead! No!
Outdone by a Japanese, by a schoolboy. No, no.
Oh no!
Oh my god, it wasn't the real person.
It was the goose all along. Oh my, oh fuck. Did he just give birth?
He fucking gave birth.
He's giving birth. Oh my god.
Oh god, it gave birth on her head.
Oh
Oh my god, she was an angel.
What? I'm taking that as I
Huh?
don't know.
She went to heaven.
And she went to heaven.
Please, excuse my little outburst.
Lady, your head swan gave birth. I think that's a bit more than a little outburst.
That's a strong ribbon, though.
Unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. But forgive me.
No. The fuck? I think it's time you stop fucking lying.
Your Excellency.
No, it's not done
I'm still
yet.
not over it. I'm still not
We
over
went
it.
from being
It
super
was I who
to
took the professor's life using Karare.
We fucking
I-
knew, bitch. Just-
Why?
oh my
wait,
God.
why is she like so calm? I was expecting more like be a permanent.
No,
Mars, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. Professor had a dental appointment that the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning.
So you planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would be found in this water. Because Karare is unheard of here in Japan.
Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. We need to see the professor take one tiny sip of the water and it would all be over. I placed a steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone. Leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table.
that would be me. I think, suppose, possibly.
You dumb cock! Yes, it was you!
Whoa! Okay. You're not getting back into heaven again. Being so mean to me. I'm gonna tell God on you. And you're gonna be so embarrassed.
That's a trifling matter, but the fact you decided to come over and greet the professor. I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed.
It's you have a bird on your head. Nothing's unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of the water and was paralyzed. Made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point. I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment.
A plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent boy toy. Colonel.
I happened to know the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use the fact to my advantage. My handbag. And my own pistol concealed under my skirts.
Oh my god, Sequel, you
my
alright?
strap on, bitches!
Under your
I
can't
can't
skirt.
be weaker than you.
I don't want to get pegged. Nuh-uh. That's... No.
So I was wondering. So I was right. There were two guns. Two
That's right,
guns
this
having
one man
sex.
double team.
Two guns having sex. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Placed where you were sure I would notice it.
Everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun, as I intended. Well, anything that big, so it was just you bent down to pick it up.
I pegged you right there.
I just love guns, okay? I'm a silly little gun boy. That's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point, he was already dead.
Actually, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared.
Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside.
I took the opportunity to turn to the professor in his chair around.
Because, of course. You need to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he had picked up the gun. The fact that no one saw this at all is truly amazing.
The swan on my back's actually a butt plug.
Oh!
That's
If I'm going to jail,
extravagant.
if
Pearl.
I'm going to
That's like
jail,
wrong
I'll just
confessing.
lay it all out.
So there you have it. This is the entirety of my misdemeanor.
I think that's murder. He fell asleep.
Excellency,
Yes? I fell asleep.
I wonder. Speak with you in private later. I've got a big surprise for you, big boy.
Wait, Judge!
I don't...
Judge, you can't do that!
I'll do it for Japan.
No!
I have to. Naruto, you have to know this one day.
Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I'll see you later, Judge. So will my swan. I hope you can.
So
forgive
will
me.
the swan!
Is the swan going to fuck too?
No! No!
Does
Everyone,
the swan like to watch? Truly, the British are
Forgive me. Naruto-san.
truly the British are a strange people.
Old drip bitch. Fuck.
He was a ghost.
she was a
She was a fucking
ghost.
phantom. It would seem this trial has finally run its course.
Not my cum.
No, let's just wait. Let's see what Evie said for a second.
This can't be. Taketsuchi Ouchie doesn't win. Lose, I mean. Not like
It's
this.
amazing.
To fuck to this little stinky boy.
To a low-class warrior,
Me.
better start getting used to tough opposition.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What? Yeah. This insult to the Ouchie family name will never be forgiven. Forgotten. For something.
You've become conceited with age, Council. But the old have to stand aside and make way for the new.
Basically,
For a new generation.
he said,
War has
bye, old.
changed. Ouch.
He just went up to him and
Ouchie.
said, bye, old.
Ouchie, don't you know? Courtrooms have changed. ID lawyers with ID name tags. Alright, Metal Gear Solid 4 reference, fine, whatever.
Sorry, I'm not a gamer.
I'm about to kill you with this katana. I'm about to commit slaughter.
Oh,
That's not a fucking
bald,
toy.
bald.
Also, this is like an energy sword.
I'm
I have
also
full health, so it shoots out beams.
1,000 millennia pass, and still the Ouchie clan will never measure up to Naruto. Hey, what the fuck? This is a courtroom. Will go down in history as start of a chapter in our country's judicial system, and in case you're wondering, we will not improve. It's all downhill from here. Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Naruto, presented an excellent case. This will only get worse for you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is modern methodology,
Oh
and
my
not
God.
just saying whatever the fuck. We'll try next time. I can't wait to try not letting the woman just eat the evidence.
Yeah.
After all, it's only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here, and basic fucking reasoning, apparently. I'm sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. Will this impact how court's done at all? No. A new future of law awaits, and it will look like exactly the same. I will actually be an eternal judge, and will just get older. Kazuma Asogi. Yes. You love men. I mean, after this trial, you are set to embark on a journey to discovery, to the illustrious British Empire. Find out if they all wear fucking swan hats. Learn all you can. Destroy the enemy from within. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. Take them all down, starting with the Queen. Of course. I understand. I'll cut her down to size, Your Excellency.
What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden?
I'm going to Never mind. I'm going to assassinate. Have you heard of Metal Gear, Naruto?
I don't even know what metal is.
As for
I've never been outside until
Hold
today.
Naruto,
This is the first
metal
day I've
was a
been
part of this
outside.
case.
No, what?
As for you, Ryunosuke Naruto,
Oh, yeah. I've never been outside before this day. I'm sorry.
in you I sense, how could I put it? This is my 8th beard talking. An unusual potential. You haven't even finished yet, have you? I look very much forward to seeing how you carry that onwards.
Thank you,
I've
Your
heard of
Excellency.
Have you heard of tantric sex? No.
I haven't heard of
Naruto.
anything. I've only been outside once.
It is time to deliver the final verdict. Guilty.
What?
I hereby find the defendant
What? After all this?
because you a short ass little homo.
Hell
Aw.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
Ah,
yeah.
that was a fucking trip.
An
The
absolute
fact
shit.
that we all knew exactly what the answer was, and we had to spend like 20 minutes to get there.
And we
Like
just kept
perfection.
yelling,
Stronger.
bring out the steak, bring out
the
the
steak.
steak,
Bring us a steak.
the
We
Show
want
us the meat! Like, that was a huge change in the energy for it, I think.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
went from, oh, what's the answer gonna be? How are we gonna get this to, okay, how many hoops do we gotta jump through to say what we already figured out?
I'm sad that I hope they tell us that the lady got in trouble, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22nd.
That swan gobbled his cock and she got off scot-free.
No.
22nd.
Ruffle your feathers.
22nd
I'm geese are
November,
gone.
2:46 p.m.
I told you, Peter, you can't handle that swan thrusty.
Oh no! What's wrong with you? I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through the horrendous trial.
Sorry.
I told you, Judge. I told you, Judge, you can't handle that British strap. You finally pulled it. Congratulations.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma.
Huh. No. It was a pleasure to watch you. Wow. I heard you kid Nagito.
Hi, I'm Kazuma. I kin Kokichi. Who do you kin? Nagito? Wah!
That hurts every time I do it.
Stop doing it, but don't stop doing it. You know?
I know. So you owe me an extra large sukiyaki place at Yume University Street. Don't forget, Naruto. Goodbye. Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off.
That's a different person.
Oh, good afternoon. Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of this one. Congratulations for proving you both Naruto's innocent.
This was Evie's.
No.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was her again. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruto-san's innocence.
It's Naruhodo-san.
No.
I don't even want to be Hokage. I just
want
want to be regular gay.
You.
I'm so sorry. You bisexuals are all the same to me. You all look alike.
Oh, but
You worked hard for that result too, you know.
all you bisexuals be this. All bisexuals eat hot chip and lie.
No, I didn't do anything.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much. Wait, oh,
Why did he slap her?
Why'd you thank yourself? Thank
don't
you.
know.
If we hadn't
Don't.
had that research reported, Miss Bretz, I don't know how things would have turned out.
I'm just a woman. Your kind words really do be that like my father because, you know, that's the approval I want. I was simply doing what he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate because I can't think for myself.
Your father? Ah, yes, of course. Mr. McLean. Chris McLean.
Forgive me intruding on your court proceedings, Your Excellency. Wait, is that a name reference to another character?
Yeah, Mikotoba
Yeah.
is her dad. He's a professor.
Okay, so Sato Mikotoba, judicial assistant to the defense.
Speaking of Mikotoba,
Oh, there you are. Unbelievable. Congratulations all in order. Naruto, you did an excellent job.
Naruhodo.
You did an excellent job.
No, oh, thank you, Professor.
Oh no, it was I who should be thanking you. After all, you need to continue the Naruto bloodline. I mean, your efforts expose a true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Good friend. Oh yeah, you mentioned
yes.
that before.
Oh,
What?
well.
What are you doing? It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to my university, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. Professor Mikotoba, I'm glad it was you who did this. That way I didn't have to thank a woman. And he studied overseas
Why have we
himself.
just described Kazuma as
He-
eternally misogynistic?
He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. He attempted to assassinate the Queen, but failed. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson. Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital, getting pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh, you work together?
like lovers. Yes. That's it. It's your turn, Asami.
It's his turn to be gay.
My friend is a magnificent country. It leads the world. Take it down. In science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course law, and of course fashion, apparently. Watch and learn, my boy. Wait for her weakness, then strike. I will. I'll learn all that I can. I'll swear on this, on the spirit of the Asogi clan.
You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you?
Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. The blade shows me where I need to go. In you.
Oh.
And it cuts down my meat.
Oh. Yeah, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. You did bald that man.
It's me. What happened to that woman? To Jizbrit. I mean, after all, she is a woman. A crime that should never be forgiven. Oh, yeah, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but she's
What do
a
you
woman.
mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all.
She will be leaving Japan in the very near future for Shanghai.
What? Shanghai?
Shanghai. Jizbrit will not appear in court again in this country. I'm sure of that.
What? But why not?
It's all matter of consular jurisdiction.
Oh,
Oh.
Zaro!
Oh, no.
Inspector Hosanaga?
I'm sorry, I don't know what was up with my voice there. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch.
No, it wasn't.
What's all this consular jurisdiction? Also, I understand. You have a lot of Skittles in your mouth. Makes talking weird.
We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan.
What? We can't try her? But then who? Who's going to bring her to justice?
The British consular court will hear her case. Somewhere far away, where her voices can't be heard unless I shout real loud.
But why a consular court?
Roll.
Professor, I simply don't understand. I think consular courts, yes. In normal circumstances, you're right. And so long as this is not a serious... that's so long as it's not a serious incident of highly political nature to represent governments. They can't invoke a consular court just like that.
Oh, can't they?
Yeah, she's a student, but it doesn't justify our government making secret agreements about her fate. Oh wait, I'm fucking losing the plot about this.
You're losing the plot.
Strange. It's something. Hold on. Let me get back to the voice. Metal Gear. Doritos Locos Tacos.
So Miss Red can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan.
I'm afraid for that young student, she'll never strap again. Today's trial was nothing more than a game all around. There was never any danger of come up for her.
I don't believe it.
Zara.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. Also, am I pulling off this waiter look? I think I might make this a regular thing.
No, I think it's a really good look for you, dude.
No.
No, oh come on, Kazuma. Come on, be a little nice.
No,
He
that was
looks really.
Mikotoba.
Oh, Mikitoba. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
speak
I
to
think
it.
he looks nice. I don't know. I think it's a good look for him.
But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. I have an idea about going to war. This is a great time of turmoil. This new era heralded by the start. Oh, it's the start of the 20th century, not the 1800s. Never mind.
Um, that's
One.
yeah. No, you know the 20th century. Wait. Oh, you said the start of the 1800s. No, it's in the late 1800s.
Oh, okay. So it is late. I thought it's not early 1900s.
20th century is the 1900s.
I know, but is it not yet started, or is it started?
I don't think it started.
Okay. A woman will receive the judgment she deserves for the crime. Yes. Finally, we can take down women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. This is
And actually,
this
hey,
is the
can we break
misogynistic force.
Yeah, can we break for a bit? Like, not like break, but break character. This is just Warden's real beliefs on like women.
Well, this is all our beliefs, right? Well, you accepted it. You said, "Yeah, this is completely fine," and I accepted, and I'm gonna let you join on the stream. After all, why would you let me join the stream if you weren't completely fine with it?
Well, anyway,
Hold
this
on.
is just like how Warden, and he also is homophobic. If
on.
you didn't know this about Warden, he's like strong
Yeah.
homophobe.
Hold on. Let me check something. I'm just checking something in the sort of Twitch, your Discord server, Twitch stream, all that stuff.
Yeah. Wait, are you leaving them?
Hold on.
Huh?
I endorse NSPs who are in voice.
Oh, okay. I see. No. Oh, no. No. That's not me.
Yeah, it's weird that you said that you endorsed anyone's use who was in voice chat with you.
But Professor. Sorry, I can't read anymore.
You're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We have men to kiss. I love you. Let's have. What? Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
Are we celebrating? Let's get some drink and drink the drink.
In that case, might I suggest La Carnival?
No.
As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink.
I can't wait for it.
You keep working there.
You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you?
I don't want to go to a restaurant where the man is constantly bleeding from the
I'm
mouth.
sorry, I have.
Consumption? Is that a thing in Japan in this era? Consumption?
I mean, probably. There's plenty of things that can make you bleed from the mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, tuberculosis was ended with like a vaccine, right? Did they have the tuberculosis vaccine before the 20th century?
I think so.
No.
Hold on. Actually, I'm curious about this now. Give me a second.
Vaccines are a newer invention, aren't they?
Also,
Like,
I can't
definitely
wait.
Not...
Well, no, I mean the
Spanish flu
concept
had
of a vaccine is like
yeah.
several hundred years old.
1700s.
Yeah, like, because I remember reading about like George Washington's family or whoever getting.
Yeah, Catherine the Great got inoculated.
Yeah, is it like cowpox or whatever? Like that whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I can't. This guy would be like, "Hey, I ordered my steak like 3 hours ago. Oh, but you didn't say anything about it, so yeah, okay, I'll bring you the steak now. This is a wrong steak. This is chicken." It's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been withholding evidence. I hate this restaurant."
Okay. Okay, so the first. So yeah, this would be predating the first tuberculosis vaccine, because July 18th, 1921 is when the first tuberculosis vaccine was given to a human.
Makes sense. That it would be
I
later
can't
in the
believe this
timeline.
guy died of tuberculosis.
To La Carnival. Will you accompany us, Professor?
Of course. The Carnival's food is second to none. Its waitstaff could learn something, though.
shall go and attend.
Oops, sorry.
Paperwork. I'm a woman, I don't matter.
No, I got it. I got it.
I'm a woman,
Good.
I
Don't
don't matter.
shut up. You're not going to the carnival with us.
Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry. I got slippery fingers as I clicked the button to go forward.
So sweaty.
I wonder how many people have like edgy fan theories that guy actually has consumption.
Well, now we do.
Yeah. So us.
I mean, but who actually believe it and actually try to get other
I
people
thought we
to believe,
do.
Like,
Do we not?
I believe in consumption.
I'm gonna take this. If he doesn't get consumption, I'm gonna take him down myself.
So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Unless Herlock Sholmes and I go meet Herlock Sholmes.
I was about to say, like, what if she was right there? It's like, by the way, I killed him for funsies.
Kazuma.
Men.
Wow, that's it. I love that cat. I just wanted to say thanks again, that's all. You really saved my skin today. And my blood and my bones.
I didn't do a thing. I've been high this entire time. You were there. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? The defense was all your own work. I just slapped you whenever you couldn't read.
Yeah, your skills made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over during the trial. I love men,
Yeah, what else?
and I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're destined to be a great lawyer, not me.
What? Come
just have
on,
to
be
be your husband.
serious.
If it helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. Oh, by the way, you guys weren't there for our sequel-nized bit about the prostate pounders.
Oh, you.
That
you
was mandatory for the entire court.
No, you remembered that and you brought that up. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I
Evie,
just think
what
it's.
did you? Did
No,
sequel mention the
No, I
prostate
just think
pounder?
I think that's really cool. So, but you
Have
have a
you noticed
natural
Evie
talent
stopped
for
talking?
it, for being a
Oh
defense
no,
lawyer.
I just have a cat in my face screaming.
But you have
Yeah.
a natural talent for it, for being a defense lawyer. I mean, I'm just gonna voice Kazuma.
Don't you take my fucking voice.
Okay, go.
I'll choke you to death for being a defense lawyer, I mean.
Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat. I never want to go through that ever again. I did what you told me to, that's all. Just because I knew I could trust you.
That's the point. Bend over.
Sorry? What do you mean? That's the point.
Listen, Rinosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon a lawyer needs in order to win? A katana.
Knowledge of the law?
No, a katana. The ability to believe.
To believe? To believe what?
My katana. A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times.
Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it.
I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth.
You do have a superhuman ability to blow your bandana.
yeah, where's
That's
that wind
connect-
coming from?
Yeah.
That's
He's just
Zaro, you are the
constantly-
third person
okay,
to ask
okay,
that.
yes. But here's my fan theory. He's just constantly tooting.
My fan theory is that that's skin flaps that he's controlling.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But you have to make a choice about what to believe in
There's a ghost playing
and
with
just-
his bandana.
I like that one
and to
too.
stick it when you're defending someone.
That's John H. Wilson. His ghost is playing with his little banana. Not banana. Not banana. Not
He's
banana.
playing with his little
Bandana.
banana.
Not banana. Not banana.
Just
Not
playing with a
banana.
little banana. Just a little ghost playing with my little banana. Just a little ghost playing with my little banana.
No, he's not.
Every now and then the ghost runs his fingers through his soft, luscious locks. But the bandana's real fun.
Sometimes if you can be really backed into a corner. Being able to hate women is what you choose to believe in, even then. That's not something anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. You refuse to be gaslit, gatekept, or girl bossed.
Huh. Believing in your client.
Believe in me and that believes in you. Just look at today's trial. When are we ending this, by the way? It's
After
10
this,
p.m.
yeah, after this whole encounter, we're pretty much gonna end it.
I'm
very
gonna
soon.
switch voice for Kazuma. And he's gonna talk a little more like this now. I'm a student lawyer with hold on. I may be a student lawyer with precious
Oh.
little real experience, but you never stop believing in me.
Well,
You face seemingly hopeless situations time again, but you never stop looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me.
thanks, Kazuma.
Goofy. There's something I wanted to ask you, Ryunosuke.
Whoa.
Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. Bend over.
Sounds serious. What is?
Bend over.
Oh, Kizaru.
Ah, you're still there, are you?
We're having gay sex. Get out of here.
Oh, Inspector Hosonaga.
I've arranged some rickshaws for you. Let's go.
Thank you. We'll be right there. I love men. Let's pick up this conversation later. He's gonna die next.
No, why
We
would
should
you
be
say
celebrating
that?
right now.
Wouldn't? Why would you
Your
say that?
first course victory.
And your study tour to Great Britain. Don't forget, you're not dying. You're not dying.
That too.
And I think they'll give us like a CG here. That's what Ace Attorney do. So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma,
My boyfriend.
Professor Mikotoba,
My other boyfriend.
Susada-san,
Woman.
who acted as my assistant,
Disgusting.
Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really
I'll
play
kill
much
him.
of a part, but still.
Oh my god.
Damn.
God damn!
It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to
And
get through
also
all that
Inspector
trial.
Hasanaga was there
And
too.
the white woman got off scot-free.
But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life.
Oh wow. Get married with me.
And are they going to show us a little picture? A little CG of us hanging out, getting drinks? I think.
Defense debut.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take us into the next trial. So I just want to see if they got like a little piece of artwork. You have pictures of us? Oh, no. That was episode
Nope.
1. Then we got all these. We finished the first one. You have so
The,
cool.
the adventure of the great departure. Join us next time for episode 2. No wait, I was gonna read episode 2. Okay.
Oh, episode 2, the big penis.
That's right. The big what? That's the favor the Cosmo was gonna ask.
It's the adventure of the
The
unbreakable
unexpected-
speckled band. Is this where we
And
meet
it's on a
Herlock
boat.
Sholmes? I've heard Herlock Sholmes
It
is
better
really
be.
stupid. I've heard he's like, I've seen his dialogue, like just on like a meme or something, and Herlock Sholmes is like incredibly stupid. So, are y'all excited for
No
him?
one in
Have you
this
guys-
no one in this game has a basic intelligence.
Have you guys ever seen Sherlock Holmes from the webcomic back?
No,
No.
I have not.
Yeah, Casey Green just took advantage of the fact that Sherlock Holmes is a public domain character and just went with it by just making the King's detective named Sherlock Holmes. And he has a very... I like his character design.
Yeah. Well, here they couldn't, they didn't have the rights to translate his name and make him Sherlock Holmes in this game. So he's Herlock Sholmes. So he's
Let me see if I can
Herlock.
find a picture of Max Sherlock Holmes, because
I'll have to
There are
look at that.
2 pictures I want to get.
Well, I'm very excited that I had you all like actually like with me helping me with this. This is actually like half the time that I spent yesterday playing. But this is like we got through it. We got through. We're powerful. We're beautiful. We finally got that steak.
Our throats are sore.
Our throats are
I
sore.
found the first picture.
Nice.
I will have to see that picture before I end. Oh, that is
But
the
it was
perfect.
a locked room.
Perfect.
it's a
And
mystery
here
of the
is what he looks like with his hat off.
Bring him
Oh,
in
I
now.
love him.
Oh dear, what? I dropped my lockpick.
I love him.
Lost my hat. I like how he's flustered that he lost his hat.
Yeah, he's just a little blushy boy. So thanks y'all
Also,
for
it-
joining me. I'm gonna end it here.
All right.
Great stream.
I can't believe